Howdy folks, OGB here. In this video, I'll be showcasing the most slept on build in Season of Discovery, your mom's new boyfriend, the handsome and powerful Dominus Ret. This is a battle healer build that can be extremely strong for progression, and it hinges on the use of the Dominus shoulder rune. Now, before we get into the boring specifics of the gear, first I need to just show you how powerful this build is. So here I am with my alt in my group in the Blasted Lands. I have my beacon on her, and I'm just doing my normal rotation on this mob here. So my Consecrate ticks are going off for 98 there, my Exorcism is healing for 3800. And you might think, oh well, you know, that's kind of cool, but this isn't really that insane. Well, you might be right about that, but watch this. So now I've laid my Hallowed Ground down. I'm getting the Consecrate ticks on top of my Hallowed Ground. My Exorcism just healed for 4,500 on that one with higher stacks. And now watch this. We're gonna get some more mobs involved. So now, what you're going to see is that my beacon will transfer every single instance of Consecrate damage as healing over to OGBXX in the corner there. All those 147s, those are from the Consecrate ticks. So what that means is, in raids like Scarlet Enclave, where the first two bosses you have a huge amount of adds to deal with, you can put your beacon on the tank as a DPS Paladin. You will be sacrificing some DPS, but with enough mobs, you are putting that tank in an incredibly comfortable position and almost reducing the chances of a wipe to a tank death to 0. I just casted a Holy Wrath there as well, and it has the same effect as Consecrate does. So that's another button you can press in an AoE situation to do a massive heal on the tank. Let's pop wings and build full stacks and see how big of a heal I can get with one Exorcism. Okay, 5,000. 3,400. Boom, 5,400 off a 7,200 Exorcism. 5,300. Those are huge heals that you can hit on the tank. You can actually hold your stacks when you want to, if you anticipate tank damage, and just throw 5,000 HP right back into his life pool. Now, where this build really is just on steroids is when you take it into Naxx. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys my log sheet from the last Naxx that I did where I ran this build. So look at all these 100s, and I mean this is not low HPS that I'm putting out either on these fights. 1,000 HPS on Patchwork, 1,400 HPS on Grobulus, 2,500 on Resuvius, 1,200 on Sapphiron. And here's the craziest part. Let's go and take a look at Lotheb, and I'll show how hard these heals are actually hitting. Take a look right here at these few beacon heals in a row. 19,000 from my Exorcism on the tank. I'm taking him from 0 to full on these Lotheb transitions in Naxxramas. It is such a strong build if there is room for it in your raid. Okay, now we've reached the boring part where I go over all the gear. So here we are. Start out with our 4-piece Avengers set for the Exo Communicator bonus, and then the 5-piece ZG set, which is going to be the common theme for all these builds, to get the 75% extra damage on Exorcism and the cooldown reduction. Cloak can be whatever, any general DPS cloak. And for the weapon, you're actually not going to want the Claymore of Unholy Might from Naxx. You're going to want something more like Kalimdor's Revenge or Truthbearer. And the reason for that is because both of those weapons have an additional proc on them to help reduce your Exorcism cooldown and get you spamming it out more, which means more heals into your beacon target. I'm wearing Gauntlets of the Righteous Champion because it's what I have, and I'm wearing the Time-Worn Ring to go with it, just so that I have the extra attack proc to help out once again with reducing that exorcism cooldown. And of course, just the rest of the Avengers set and the ZG set. The Band of Redemption for another extra hit proc effect, and the Hand of Reborn Justice for another chance on hit to get an extra attack. Okay, let's move on to the Naxx set. We run, of course, the 6-piece Redemption, 5-piece ZG, and again, it's just filling all the slots to get those set bonuses. Soul of the Dominus on the shoulder, of course. Same weapon choices. Kiss of the Spider is a good trinket if you don't have a Hand of Justice or Reborn Justice, but everyone has access to those now. Kiss can be really nice, though, for if you want to just guarantee that you're going to be getting more procs by increasing your attack speed. Band of Unnatural Forces, since we're not using any Time-Worn gear. And then just more Redemption and ZG stuff. And then I have a speculative BIS that runs 4-piece Redemption, 5-piece ZG, and 2-piece of the new Tier 4 gear for that bonus as well. And then Leogan as the weapon. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have room for a battle healer in your raid, you should definitely give this a try. OGB out.